And wallahi, today I'm here to tell you that no one is free from what I'm talking about. There are those who are, and again I hate using the term religious, because who defines who is and who isn't religious? Today we've become so shallow in our understanding that the bead makes you religious, or that the hijab makes you religious. Such a shallow understanding of our deen. But be it as it may, today you have those that are supposedly religious, active on deen. He's supposed to be a da'i. Many of us, alhamdulillah, we've been praying for 10, 15 years on deen, mashallah. People look at you as an active person. And deep down in our hearts, in places we don't talk about, in our hearts we feel that Allah Azza wa Jal, He owes me a favor, that Allah owes me something, that hey, look at me, I've been praying for 10 years. All these people doing haram, looking down at the people around you. Alhamdulillah, I don't do what they do. I pray, I fast, I read Quran, I do.
Shalom everybody, peace of Christ to all of you. I hope all of you are doing good and well. Here you see the stupidity and how they contradict themselves. This is the same guy who keeps saying, if you don't wear hijab, you are a Muslim. If you don't pray, you are a Muslim. If you don't do hajj, you are a Muslim. If you don't fast Ramadan, you are a Muslim. Now he's saying to them the opposite. This guy, he always try, like he make a speeches about you, and he put you down. But he forgot that he is the one is wearing a beard to show you that he is a religious. He is the one who scream at people, telling them what's right, what's wrong, because he think he is better than them. You see, everything he is doing is the opposite of what he's asking people not to do. Am I heard? No sound? Oh, why there is no sound? Hold on. For me, it's working fine. Anyone hear me? Do you hear me? No sound. Doesn't make sense. My people in Rumble, you hear me? Okay, it's working in Rumble, not working in. I wonder why. Okay, my mic here, it says it's working. All right, let me go to my setting in Discord. 1212. Yeah, here it's working. There's no, doesn't make sense, you know. That doesn't make sense, and it's working fine in Rumble. Okay, output, multi, input. Yeah, it's working fine. I am testing the microphone. Okay. If I exit, is that will close the everything? Let me exit in Discord and see. Quit. Okay, we quit Ramble. Sorry, I mean Discord. We log in Discord again. We go to our server again. And then we go to stage. Suppressed. You don't have a permission to speak in this channel. That's weird. Okay, let us log off. Oh boy. Alright, my mic is working here. Okay. So now if I go and then we go to I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody playing with us. Doesn't make sense. It says my mic is suppressed. The second I enter, we lose sound. We lose the microphone. Okay, let's see. Go to server setting, admins. I know it's wrong. And now if we restart our computer, that will stop my broadcast to Ramble. Let us try again. All right, am I heard now? Maybe now it's working. All right, that's good, that's good. I had to use the 2 verses from the Quran, which it says, curse me Allah, and it worked. All right. So we like we were playing the video of this idiot, who give people speeches about right and good, but he is the most hypocrite person ever. He live in England, and in a country where everything is against Islam is permitted, and he is schooling people about what is right, what's wrong. And he grow beard. He dress like like Arab, But he is telling them, if you do that, you are not a Muslim. So what make a Muslim a Muslim? Do we have any Muslim here to tell us what make a Muslim a Muslim? Anyone? Any Muhammadan can tell us? We have a Muslim here. I said, can God come as a fire? That's a good question, Mr. the Muslim guy. Do you like to join us? Muslim Paradise? Do you want to join us? To join? Who is a Muslim can answer this Muslim? This Muslim is asking question, can God come down as a fire? Okay, Muslim Paradise. The mic is yours. Go ahead. Paradise. The mic is yours. Hello? Well, it's very normal for him not to be able to talk. As you know, Allah in the paradise, he have to come down to the lower heavens so he can hear us. So he don't hear me now. He is still in paradise. If his God cannot hear you unless he go down in the third part of every night, how he can hear you? He is up in the 7-11 heaven. Are you there, paradise? You are not muted. How is my voice, people in Ramble? Is it good? Paradise, are you going to talk or you are going to sleep over? Mr. Paradise? Okay, Paradise is taking a nap. We will disconnect him then. All right. He cannot hear me? He did not talk. You did not even use the mic. I just muted you. Okay, and you are now not muted. Go, talk. You are not muted. You are muting yourself. It is you who mute yourself. You need to click push to talk. Well, look like this Abdul is not. Do we have any Muslim? He function. Any Muhammadan? He function. He know what he's talking about. Most of Muslims actually didn't know what they are talking about. They say things. They don't know what they are talking about. In fact, Muslims do not know even what Islam is about. Any Muhammadan want to give us a speech? How we can go to paradise? What is required to go to paradise? I want to have those women. I'm hungry. Like right away, I don't want to even talk to anybody in paradise. Right away, I want to go to the bedroom. Any Muhammadan want to tell us how we can go to paradise? Anyone? Anyone? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Who want to help the Christian to go to the Muslim paradise? We want to go for the weekend. We want to see what Muslims would be doing there. what exactly the activity in the paradise of Allah. Like, let us imagine in the paradise of Allah there is a gym. What Muslim they do in the gym of Allah? For sure you have to be wearing your long dress, just remember. Actually, there's a video, as long as we mentioned this, there's a video, it's called the Description of Paradise. Description of Paradise. In so-called the Deen Show. If you watch it, actually I played even this video. I played it in when I was doing some seminars in many countries. One of them is the Philippines. People die laughing, literally. Go Paradise. What do you want to say? Paradise is jumping, you know, he's in and out, in and out. Let us share the screen with you. Okay, are you going to talk Paradise or you will not? You are not muted. Go ahead. If you don't talk, I'm going to boot you and I will ban you, because obviously you are playing games. So I will give you 1 minute to talk. Otherwise, I'm going to not only block you, I'm going to 1, 2, 3. All right. You are going to be blocked. Bye-bye. Don't try to waste my time. I'm not a kid like you. So let me share with you this video about the Muslim paradise. And I challenge any Muslim to say that this is not the most funny, stupid paradise ever. So are we here together? And let us make it available for people in Rumble too. All right. So now this is the Deen Show. And this guy from Egypt, supposedly he have a PhD in hummus. You know, those are the same as Hamas. You know, the PhD mean nothing. You don't that you think PhD if you think he is knowledgeable. But it's PhD in shish kebab. So now they inviting him supposedly, and right away after he make the video, by the way, the interview, he went to the hospital because he want to stay in America. He don't want to leave America. You see, Egypt is the land of Islam, alhamdulillah, but he was desperate to stay in America. And he made himself sick, so he would extend the visa. Anyway, so listen carefully for the description of paradise, brother.
On the Deen Show, we're here to talk about Jannah. We're going to get straight to the topic. What is Jannah?
What is Jannah?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wa salamu ala rasulillah.
What is this, you know? Tell us more.
It's a beautiful question actually, because all of us longing for Jannah,
Yeah.
the paradise. Some people call it paradise in English, some people call it garden in English. We say Jannah. The meaning of Jannah, something unseen, you cannot see. The word, for example, the baby in the womb of the mother.
As you notice here, this is not an Arabic word, by the way. Have nothing to do with Arabic. So even their paradise is stolen from other languages. Continue.
We call it Janeen. This means you cannot see the baby. The paradise, because you cannot see the paradise, they call it Jannah also. This means something unseen. Jinn is you cannot see.
Jinn, for sure, there's no question about it, is not an Arabic word. This is why, like, we have a lot of legends long before Islam about genie, the genie, you know. It exists in Persia, in India, long before Islam.
Evil. You cannot see, they call it jinn. So the word Jannah, from something we cannot see right now, surrounded by something Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for us. And the Jannah, Allah prepared the Jannah himself by his own hands.
How do we get to Jannah? Because
that's a good question.
What? You know, people, we need motivation. And
right.
This is what we're all striving for. We're striving for the old.
Did you hear it? We need a motivation. We need a motivation. So they don't worship Allah. All the idea, the whole idea of this garbage cult is about reward. They don't believe really in God. I will tell you why you should follow this God. Doesn't matter if he is stupid, he is good, he is bad. Don't you want to get this? If you want to get this, do this. You see, he's not trying to explain his God. They don't know anything about him. But it's about motivation. Tell us more about the motivation.
Ultimate prize. How do we get to that ultimate prize, Jannah?
It is the key in your hand. Of course, everything is by the will of Allah. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He give us
the key in your hand. But of course, everything is in the hand of Allah. Isn't it the Muslim believe in destiny anyway? Isn't it your prophet, he says, a person he do the work of the people who go to heaven, and then what is written by Allah overcome what he is doing, and he go to hell? What those people are talking about? All right, let us skip a little bit of this as details about how to go to Jannah, because you have to do jihad, hate the Christians. Let us see Jannah, what it is.
The true Jannah, because the Jannah is beyond what you are hearing.
Really?
ولا خطر على قلب بشر. You not even imagine, you cannot even describe or think what is.
I want you to take a note. He just said, you cannot even describe or think what is heaven. You cannot even describe it. You can't even think about it. And look what he will say 2 seconds after.
The Jannah. Before, let me describe something beautiful about your castle.
Huh? A second ago he said nobody can imagine what is Jannah. Nobody can describe for you what is Jannah. And now he is describing for you the house in the Jannah. The voice in the is soft. Okay, hold on, let us see why it is soft. Give me a second. So you guys, you don't hear him very good? You don't hear the guy very good? The people in Discord. No, the video. Okay. Let us see why. All right. Let us try to fix this. Okay, I will change the output in my here. Okay, what if we make it here? Let us see. All right, I'm going to play it, and you tell me, guys, if this is sound better. All right.
Your castle.
Let me put the volume up. All right.
In the Jannah.
Is it better now?
So beautiful. Your castle in the Jannah has 4 doors.
Okay, good. So guys, I will go back a little bit in case you did miss it. He said nobody can describe for you how the Jannah look like, brother. Your eyes, your ear never heard of something like that. Never. Listen carefully.
You see, في الجنة, in the paradise, ما لا عين رأت. There is no such eyes can even see something like the Jannah. ولا أذن سمعت. Not even the ears, you cannot even hear about the true Jannah, because the Jannah is beyond what you are hearing. ولا خطر على قلب بشر. You not even imagine, you cannot even describe or think.
You cannot.
The Jannah.
You cannot.
Before, let me describe something beautiful about your cat.
All of this introduction, nobody can describe for you. You can't imagine. You can't even think about it. It's impossible, brother. And now, let me describe for you what in Jannah. And now we will talk to you about your castle. I will have a castle. Why? There's the enemy there will attack me? What castle? Okay, tell me about the castle. Go ahead.
Castle. Your castle in the Jannah. It's something so beautiful. Your castle in the Jannah has 4 doors. You enter from one door.
I was thinking I will enter from 4 doors in the same time. This is what I do in my house. How in the world? Look at the design of the house of Allah for you in heaven. There's 4 doors, brother. You enter from one door. And remember, nobody can describe for you the heaven. They even have the map of the house. Nobody can describe the heaven, but now we have even the map of the house and every detail about the doors. Okay, we enter from one door. What about the other 4 doors? What happened? Tell us about them.
And one door or one gate, your servants from all kind of servants would come and enter to help you. You have 6.
One door for the servants. Hold on. As long my servants are inside my house, why the servants entering from that door? This is the outside door. Like what? And how many servants they will enter the house, please?
70,000 servants in the paradise, in that castle.
70,000.
70,000.
70,000 servants for me, making sandwiches for me, falafel and hummus for me. Hello. 70,000 little boy. None of them is a cowboy. All of them, they are serving me, only on me alone. All they come from one door. What the heck is that? So beautiful. So amazing. Who can resist this? And by the way, his prophet, he said in different hadith, the lowest reward is 80,000. And this is how you know that Muhammad is a fraud. Muhammad cannot maintain the number. For the same, for the boys, one place, and he said the lowest reward is 80,000. Continue. So 70,000. Okay, why I need 70,000? I mean, what they will do exactly? 70,000 little boys. Any Muslim can tell us? Not 17. No, not 17. 70. 70. 70. 70. 000. Okay, not 17. What 17? Nobody will go to heaven if Allah, if it's only 17. Are you kidding me? Okay, so, and the guy, this guy, by the way, this white man, he is a convert. He's a stupid American convert. 70,000. I mean, look at this stupid guy. How in the world this idiot he convert to such a religion? So we would have 70,000. Oh, okay.
Your servants from all kind of servants would come and enter to help you. You have 70,000 servants in the paradise, in that castle.
70,000.
70,000 in that paradise.
Shake your head.
Imagine this.
Imagine.
And one door,
Yeah?
this one door you enter, one door your servants, and one door there is a special angel will come to you every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Hold on, what is today? Tuesday. Oh, still, man, I have to wait now. Wednesday and Thursday. I'm losing my patient. There is a door. Listen. I mean, everything is organized in this heaven. There's 4 doors, one for your slave boys, 70,000, one for you, and then there is one door for the angels. Every Friday, look, I mean how it is very well managed. So every Friday the angel come, and what he do?
There is a special angel will come to you every Friday. Every Friday they come and they visit you on the Friday.
You hear echo? I don't know what to do. I mean, if I don't... okay, you hear echo where? In Rambo? Where you hear echo? You hear echo here? What is the echo? In Discord or in Rambo? In Discord. So what I would do? I mean, if I don't... You told me you cannot hear. Okay, let me lower the sound maybe. I don't know what to do with you guys. You're driving me crazy. Unbelievable. Should I ask Allah to curse you now? Huh? Do you know what happened to when somebody came to Prophet Muhammad is complaining that drinking honey is not working? He told him your stomach is lying. Okay, let me tell you now the truth. Your ears is lying. Okay? As simple as that. Okay, I did lower the sound, so maybe we'll not have a sound coming from the microphone more. Let us see now if it's going to work. Let me know.
Have a small card in his hand.
Is it better
that
now?
angel have a beautiful small card in his hand.
Is it
And
better
guess
now?
what is written? You enter from one door.
Uh-huh.
And one door or one gate, your servants from all kind of servants would come and enter to help you. You have 70,000 servants
Only.
in the paradise, in that castle.
70,000.
70,000 in that paradise. Imagine this. And one door, this one door you enter, one door your servants, and one door there is a special angel will come to you every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday,
Uh-huh.
they come and they visit you on the Friday,
Yeah.
have a small card in his hand.
Look.
That angel have a beautiful small card in his.
Who is the first one who created business card in the world? Now you tell me the European. Just lie. Just lie. Every Friday, the angel he come and he have a card to you for eternity. Every Friday. Brother, what this card saying? Tell us.
His hand. And guess what is written in the card?
What?
It is a message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Message from Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Abdi. In that card, Abdi, that means my servant. In another riwayah, call it Tirmidhi, Abdana. This is my honored servants. Ishtaqtu ilayka. I miss you.
Look at the love.
Fazurni. And so come and visit me. Allah send you this.
The creator of the heavens and the earth, he's calling.
Imagine,
Imagine,
the creator,
imagine.
the one he creates, create everything.
Yeah.
He said, come and visit me.
We get excited if, say, the president was saying, hey, look, I want to have a meeting with you. This is the
Imagine-
creator.
Imagine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself send you this message with a small card. My servant is stuck to, I miss you, come and visit me.
Unbelievable.
The fourth door, you will go out from your castle to visit the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So listen guys, there's one door only for the angels to deliver mail. One door for you to get into your house. One door is for the servant. One door to exit to visit Allah. So the angel, he come to you every Friday. He give you a card and Allah saying to you, I miss you honey, Habibi. Come and visit me. Now you go from that door and now you open that door. What will happen? Surprised.
Ta'ala. And the moment you put your right foot outside the house,
Remember, you have to put your right foot. If you put your left foot, you are in hell now. Don't ever don't make such a mistake. Your right foot. No way. No left foot. Right foot. It's important. Very important. The second you put your right foot in the within the door, what will happen? Tell us.
will go out from your castle to visit the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the moment you put your right foot outside the house, there is a rain of musk. Musk, a beautiful perfume, will cover you.
I don't know. You must be smell like shit. Excuse me. To need Allah to cover you by musk. Like, I mean, what do you mean? Isn't you Muslim? You say that in the heaven nobody sweat, nobody get dirty. Why Allah wanna shower you by musk? What's wrong with your smell? So the second you open the door, they spray you with the musk. You must be smelling so bad. Otherwise, why they wanna spray you with this musk? To make you smell better. You must be stinky. Continue.
Until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prepare around the throne. The throne subhanahu wa ta'ala,
Uh-huh.
karasi, chairs,
Cheers.
front of the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Really?
And we, every chair assigned under your name and his name and her name.
So now there is, according to Muslim, now there is 1.6 billion. So now the Abdul, every Friday, every one of them, he opened his door, he found himself entering the hall where Allah, he said. And now it is time to find your chair. Because remember, every chair, it's written on it your name. You cannot sit in someone else's chair. I mean, do you see the stupid idea? How those billions, they will find their chair. By the time I find my chair, Allah will be dead. Let us assume there's only 1 billion Muslim. Just 1 billion. So imagine you enter a hall and there's a billionaire chair. 1 billionaire chair. And now you need to find which chair have your name to sit on it. Obviously Muhammad, when he fabricated this story, he was talking to some Muslim. They are maybe 10, 20. This reminds me of my cousin. He went to the movie. He came back from the movie. We told him, hey Hamad, what happened in the movie? He said, oh man, it's good. Man, leave me alone, man. I said, why? He said, by the time I finished saying Assalamu alaikum and shaking hands, the movie was over. And this is what will happen to the Abdul. You know, we have tradition. You have to say Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. Like, sit down, man, watch the movie. Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. Shake hands, Assalamu alaikum. So the movie was done by the time he finished shaking hands. But now we have different story. We have a 1 billion chair at least. I mean, the Muslims, we have to calculate the Muslims now, the Muslims 100 years ago, the Muslim 200 years ago. So we are talking about billions. How you will find your chair if everybody have his name on it? Anyway, just let it go, man. Muhammad is, you know, he say what he say.
And we see the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling the angels.
Notice here, he did not say we see Allah. He said we see the throne. So did you come to visit Allah or to visit the throne? What is Allah? Do you notice what he said? He did not dare to say we see Allah. He said you see the throne of Allah, the chair. So now the party, all of us is around the chair. There's nobody on the chair. Allah is not there. I mean, that's it. Okay, and what happened? By the way, if there is any Muslim, he is so much convinced with this stories, feel free to join us. No problem. All right? Feel free to join us. Go, Abdul.
It's so beautiful, Eddie. Just to think, Allah, the creator of the heaven and the earth, he said, telling the angels, Ya malaikati, my servants. هؤلاء عبادي. They are my servants. أحبائي, my beloved one. أهلي, my family.
Really? Suddenly Allah is a man. Suddenly Allah and the Muslims as a family. You see the hypocrisy? It's not befitting to Allah to have a son. But now it's befitting to Allah to say those are my family. And where are those stories coming from? Is that from the Quran? Is that a true story? Do we have any Muhammadan? You Muslims are from the family of Allah now? So how come it's not befitting to have a son, not befitting to have to be a man, not befitting to have a wife, not befitting? Now suddenly you became you know, body. Allah became your body. What is missing is to play chess with him. So Allah, he said to the angels, what? Feed them, feed them. No, feed them. They will say to him, Allah, please, no, we ate falafel already. No way, you have to eat. Give them more.
Imagine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that. And Allah Azza wa Jalla says, أكرموهم, honor them. See, Ya Rabbi, we already honored with that place. Is more honored. أطعموهم, feed them. See, Ya Rabbi, we ate. There's different.
Hey guys, I don't know what to do. If I let the video play directly, obviously Discord is not doing a good job to make the audio go through to you, directly. So this is why you are hearing the sound from my microphone and from the Discord, and that making echo. All right, lower the sound a little. Okay, what about
food.
now?
أشربهم, give them to drink. This is different drink.
Is it better
And
now?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and listen to this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell Dawood alayhi salam. David alayhi salam, stand up my servant David, Dawood. Recite to them Az-Zabur, the Psalm of David alayhi salam.
The corrupt one or the good one? So guys, now in the party, the first singer in the party for tonight is David. And David, he will sing for them as Zabur. Like, hold on. He will sing for them the whole book? Aren't you Muslim, you believe that this is a long book? He will sing for them the whole book? Okay. Maybe you mute the speaker from my computer. I'm not using the speaker from my computer. I'm using a speaker from the... When I had the speaker of my computer, I have a software which it take the sound from all direction, like to send it to you. So I switch. Okay, hold on, let me try this. You guys are giving me headache. That's it. Okay, let us do this. If we go and we make the sound go to the computer, let us say. Input, output. All right. Okay, let us try this. Maybe that will help. Now tell me, is it better?
The Psalms?
The Psalms will be recited by David alayhi salam.
David the prophet, David.
Is it better now or it's too loud?
David, prophet David alayhi salam. And imagine when David alayhi salam reciting, the birds will be like reciting after him.
Not good?
The river will stop. Imagine this. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling those people, my servant, have you ever heard a beautiful more than that?
Okay, what about Rumble?
And they say,
Hey guys in Rumble, is the sound good now? Tell me if the sound is good in Rumble.
وَعِزَّتَكَ وَجَلَالَكَ, by your glory and your power, Ya Allah. We never heard beautiful more than that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell those people, لَأُسْمِعَنَّكُمْ أَفْضَلَ مِنْ ذَلِكَ.
So now David, he did sing, but you know what? Oh, I'm going to make you hear something even better. Guess who is the best singer in the world? Come number 1 or number 2. The first one who sang is David. He was so good. But Allah, he said to them, no, hold on. I'm going to introduce for you the best American Idol for the world.
By your glory and your power, Ya Allah. We never heard beautiful more than that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell those people, لَأُسْمِعَنَّكُمْ أَفْضَلَ مِنْ ذَلِكَ. I will make you hear more beautiful more than that. Listen, Allah Azza wa Jal telling Prophet Muhammad.
Who is the second singer? It turned to be Muhammad. His voice is beautiful. Like, what the heck? Allah want to show them and He want to make them hear the best voice in the universe. He said, you heard this? See? They said to him, we never heard something like this, speaking about David. Oh man, his voice is so good. He said, no. You heard nothing yet. Just wait. Muhammad, come here. Come here, Muhammad. Show them. Muhammad is very humble, by the way. He said, please, no, Allah, I don't want to sing. I don't like to be famous, celebrity. Like, should I wear a bikini on the stage or what?
More than that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell those people, لَأُسْمِعَنَّكُمْ أَفْضَلَ مِنْ ذَلِكَ. I will make you hear more beautiful more than that. Listen,
Beautiful.
Allah Azza wa Jal telling Prophet Muhammad,
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
stand up Muhammad.
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Recite to them.
They cannot even say his name without saying Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You see, they say the name of Allah without saying anything. The second they say Muhammad, they have to say a couple of words praising him. Allah pray on him.
Surah Taha. How much we love the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How much we follow the steps of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How much we dream about him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How much we read about him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now,
No?
he's in front of you.
No way. Okay. I thought singing is haram. It turned to be that the entertainment in heaven is nothing but singing. So why we don't sing in earth? As long we can sing in heaven. Anyway, continue. Nice story.
Now, he's reciting to you Surah Taha.
Oh boy.
Allah Azza wa Jalla will telling you and telling all of us, my servant, يا عبادي, هل سمعتم أفضل من ذلك? Have you ever heard beautiful more than that? Say, يا ربي وعزتك وجلالك. By your glory and your power, we never heard beautiful more than that.
They just said the same thing about David. But now Muhammad, he won.
Telling
Muhammad is the winner. It turned to be Muhammad, his voice is better than David, way more better. We never heard of this, more than this. Okay? And now what will happen?
us لأسمعنكم ولأريكم أفضل من ذلك.
Oh no. I thought the party is over. Muhammad is the last one to sing. Guess who is the third one is going to sing and enter the competition? Anyone knows? Who is the third singer? Allah? Allah himself. Allah will start singing for us. Go ahead.
I will make you hear and see more beautiful more than that. And we will see the face of Allah subhanahu.
Oh boy. So until now we did not see Allah. Now we will see Allah. Not Allah, we will see his face. Look like the face of Allah cannot be activated until he starts singing.
Imagine, we pray for him, we fast for him.
For him? You pray for him or you pray for heaven? I mean the whole program about how to go to heaven. Are you really praying for him? Are you really fasting for him or you are fasting to go to heaven? Hypocrite.
Hajj for him, we give zakah for the sake of him, we do everything good for him, and you didn't see him. Now you see his face. Your face will be so bright. Your face will be so bright, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will recite to you Surah Al-Rahman. Ya Allah.
La 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 la. I am Allah. La 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 la. Oh. This is what we will do for eternity every Friday. Muslims, this is what we will do for eternity every Friday. And look how stupid the story. Next Friday, the same thing will happen. You open the door, you will be showered by musk. You enter the room, you look for your chair between the billions of chairs. You sit. Allah will call David to sing for you the Zabur, the Psalm, the book of Psalm. He sing it. Allah will ask you the same question he asked you last weekend. Have you ever heard better than this? You will say, no way. Nobody. Oh mommy, mommy blue. Oh mommy blue. Nobody. And then the second singer, Muhammad. Hey Muhammad, come. And Muhammad will sing the chapter of Taha. And Allah will ask you after he finish, have you ever heard better than this before? You stupid Abdul. You just heard it last weekend. What do you mean you keep saying, we never heard better than this? You just heard. You said the same about David. So every weekend, for eternity, we have three singers: David, Muhammad, Allah. And who is the winner? The first prize for Allah. Second is Muhammad. The third is David. Hey Muslims, Isa is not invited? Isa, Musa, no? What about Abraham? I forgot, because supposedly, according to Muslim David, his voice is very nice. So this is why he was only invited. They did not invite Isa and Abraham. Only people with with nice voices. Where is the rest? What the heck? Abraham will not be singing, and he is the father of the prophets. That's so weird. Imagine yourself, you are Abraham, and Allah inviting every Friday David, Muhammad, and himself, and you are not invited to sing on the stage.
Allah.
La.
Ar-Rahman, reciting Surah Ar-Rahman.
Look at his eyes. I mean, look at the fake, the fake act. Ar-Rahman, Allah, his name is Rahman. He is reciting the chapter of Ar-Rahman. That's amazing. That's beyond amazing, brother. I mean, even Allah, he sing the Quran. Hey Muslims, why Allah is singing the Quran? Any Muslim can tell me?
In the way you cannot even imagine this.
For sure.
We dream about it.
Yeah.
That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will telling us, my servants, have you heard or saw more beautiful more than that?
This is the God is asking his slaves, have you ever heard better than my voice? Let us be honest here. First of all, who dare to say to Allah, I heard? Secondly, what the point of this stupid thing? What the point of every Friday for eternity inviting me to hear the same singers, the same song, and the same place? Isn't it this is the most boring, stupid heaven? Any Muhammadan? Imagine every Friday we meet. Us, just us, And then every Friday we have 3 guys only. They stand and they sing. Let us say they have a nice voice. Every Friday, but the same song. Every Friday, for eternity. Any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. So now Allah, he finished singing. What is next?
قال وعزتك وجلالك, with your power and glory we never see or heard beautiful than that.
Sure.
Said, Ya ibadi, my servant, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, be in my Jannah. I will ولا أسخط عليكم أبدا. I will never give you a hard time. Say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the beginning, he said to the angels, هؤلاء عبادي, they are my servant. حرموا على أسماعهم القنع, those prohibited the false talk and the music and the songs on their ears. Now I'll make him hear beautiful more than music and the songs. Prophet David.
This is the best music in the world. So music in the earth is from Satan. Music in Allah's house is not. See? And by the way, have you ever heard of a Muslim don't listen to music? Based on this, by the way, according to Muhammad, anyone who listens to music, Allah will make the earth swallow him, and he will change his look to a pig and a monkey. You know that, right? We can show you the reference. Look at this. People among my nation will drink wine, call it by other name. 7-Up. And a musical instrument will be played for them, and singing girls will sing for them. Allah will cause the earth to swallow them up and will turn them into monkeys and pigs. Now I understand why I look around, I see weird stuff. Hey Muslims, Muhammad, he said this sentence 1400 years ago. Muslim countries around the world, they watch movies, they watch music, they dance, they have parties. If there is one of you, Allah, He made him a pig or a monkey, or He made the earth swallow him? Anyone? Yeah, even you have bachabazi. You bring boys and you make them dress like girls, and then you have sex with them. How come Allah don't keep His promise? It was an empty threat, right? Who is the Muslim Allah He made him a pig or a monkey for listening to girls or drinking alcohol? So Muslims, they follow Allah, they don't drink alcohol, but they have sex with the children. They have no problem to flirt and to sleep with the women she is married, like Muhammad did. But music is haram, forbidden. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anyone? Shall we continue the movie? Or you guys are bored? Oh, this is the guy who tell us why Aisha she killed Muhammad. That is different drama. This is, remember the Shia guy, he was here yesterday and he told me about this guy, and I told him let him come and debate me. So this video here, by the way, it's called Scandals Aisha Killed the Prophet Muhammad, chapter 1. He explained to you why Aisha is a very filthy woman, and they call her a whore, and they claim she killed Muhammad. Let us go back to the description of paradise. Is more entertainment.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Wow.
This is indeed beautiful. We're going to take a break and we're going to continue on talking
What you will do? Drink camel urine in the break?
about Jannah, paradise. You don't want to go away.
Don't go
Right
away.
back.
Okay, the end of the break. Is this your paradise? Look at the pictures. Man, this is paradise? A collection of pictures from the internet? What the heck? I saw a picture from Indonesia too. There will be there all that soul could desire, all that eyes could delight in. Do you see here, by the way, the word soul? Nafs means soul, yeah, you know, but it's like what you desire in any way, sexually, food. But when this God, He made a promise like this, anything you desire. What if somebody, he is a gay? Because remember, gays will go to heaven in Islam. They will go. Allah, He said in the Quran, Allah forgive all sin except one, which to worship someone with Him. That's it. That's it. So now you are a gay, and Allah, He grant you whatever you wish. Whatever you wish, you will have it. So what a gay he will wish. I asked a Muslim, if you can search on YouTube, you will find it. I told him, what if somebody want to have sex with Muhammad? He said, what the problem? So what if somebody want to have sex with you? So what the problem? There is no, and he keeps saying to me, there's no sin in heaven. There's no sin in heaven, which means you can do whatever you want. No sin, we mean no rules. No rules. Men with men, women with women, men with the children, do anything you want, whatever you wish. And here, by the way, there is something stupid in this promise, because if you wish to have, let us say, sex with the women or a man, but it's not their wish to sleep with you, how Allah can grant such a wish? You know what I mean? If I say to you whatever you wish, in order to keep my promise, well, I have to give you whatever you wish. I cannot say there's a conditions. Whatever you wish mean whatever you wish. So now this person, he wished to sleep with this person, but the other person don't wish to sleep with the first person. How Allah can grant both of them wish, when He just said whatever you wish? Anyway, this is a wish religion. Continue. Look how many verses, brother. Look, they will be adorned therein with the bracelet of gold, and wear a green garment of fine silk. Listen to this, Abdul. For me, when I see a man wearing a bracelet, it doesn't sound manly. Seriously. I mean, why in the world a man will wear a bracelet? And why it is important to mention that your bracelet is made of gold and silver? How stupid is that? Does that mean you are rich now? What gold and silver? We are in heaven. And you will be wearing, you see here the translation says, a garment of fine silk. This is false. It is true you will be wearing a silk, but the Quran used the word istabraq. And here you notice the Quran author is an idiot. Istabraq is an Iranian word, Persian word, for a product of silk made in Iran. It's like saying to somebody, I will give you Gucci. It's a famous brand, you know. How that can be from God? If this Quran written before the mankind, they created this brand, why Allah copying the name of the brand and He putting it on the Quran? And who care? Why even you will be wearing clothing? What is the clothes for in heaven? Isn't it Allah, He created Adam and Eve, they are naked? And if you are in your house, why you will be here? Nobody allowed to leave his house. In case you do not know, by the way, you cannot leave. In the heaven of Allah, there is 100 floor. If you live in the first floor, you cannot leave that floor, period. And you cannot visit anyone. If you are from the higher floor, you can go down to visit the lower floor. But if this is a heaven, there is no sin on it. So what the point of wearing clothing? What's exactly the clothes for? especially everybody having sex non-stop. Here you notice that he is trying to fool them. Those Arab, they are Bedouin, they sleep in the ground, they never have bracelet of gold, they never have a fine silk, only very rich people they have that. So he's trying to tempt them by money and gold and silver and silk, plus for sure vagina. Continue. They will never fail ill. I like this one. Guys, you will never fail ill or blow your nose. Always I am worried about my nose. Let us be honest here. If there's any one of you would like to be in heaven and you blow your nose, seriously, they will never feel ill or blow their nose. What the connection? Or spit? What if something go inside your mouth you don't want? What if you like to do it for fun? I'm forbidden to spit? Is that a reward? Tell us more, Mr. Beta 4. What's the name of the song? Tell us more, Mr. Muhammad More. The Prophet Muhammad said. The Prophet Muhammad said, not Prophet Muhammad. Okay. That a caller will call out in paradise when people enter it. Okay. Indeed, may you be healthy and never be sick again. May you live and never die again. May you be young and never grow feeble again. And may enjoy and never feel sorrow and regret again. Sahih Muslim. Continue. Maybe. By the way, I like it when you say may. Like, is it something granted by a God, or this is may? You know, because if you go in the Quran, one of the stupid things, since I was a kid, one of the stupid things I noticed in the Quran is this following word. Let me show you. Asa. Asa in Arabic mean it may be. You will notice how stupid the Quran author is. If you read verse number 4 here, number 1, the first one in the screen, it says, so fight for the cause of Allah, you are responsible for only for yourself, and rouse the believers, perhaps Allah will strengthen the might of those who dispute. Perhaps? What? Here you see Muhammad is covering his butt because he is not sure they will win or they will lose. So he said perhaps. But here, supposedly the one is talking is Allah. Why Allah need to say perhaps for something he can granted? Is it a granted or perhaps a granted? Right? Any Muslim? And the same goes for any other verses. Look at this. Maybe Allah will forgive them. Who is talking? Allah. The one who's talking is Allah. How you can say such a statement? Here it says, the same chapter 7 verse 129, chapter 7 185, chapter 9, verse number 102, chapter 12, verse number, this is here, actually it doesn't go because he's telling a story, he's quoting a story. But here, where Allah is talking, here, as an example. Perhaps your Lord will have mercy on you. Who's talking? Allah. So is it granted or it's not? All of those. In chapter 17, verse number 79, it gets even more funny, where it says, Allah, he says to Muhammad, give vigor with it during the part of the night as an extra prayer. Perhaps your Lord will raise you to laudable position. Perhaps. I thought Allah knew the future. I thought this Quran written before Muhammad was created and the Muslim believe in destiny. But why Allah then he's saying perhaps? This is not inshallah, by the way. This is asa. Asa is different from inshallah. Inshallah mean if Allah will. Here is way more confusing because it doesn't make sense. Asa is like, it's just a perhaps, as it says there, perhaps, which means there's many options nobody knows, but the one who's talking is Allah. And this goes for tons of verses in the Quran. Asa. Asa. This one here, when Muhammad he have fight with his wives, and they were striking against him because they found him having sex with the slave girl in their bed. So what Allah he says to the women, if you don't repent to Allah, your heart are already inclined, like you became a kafir, a disbeliever. If you repent. If you don't repent, you became a kafir. And if you bond against him, Allah is protector, and Jibreel, and every righteous. And here you see how stupid this is. If Allah is all powerful, who need the rest? I mean, two women, they fight with Muhammad, and they are not fighting by the sword or weapon or missiles. They are just throwing tomato, maximum using their shoes. Hey women, what do you use usually when you are married? Anybody can tell us what women use usually during fighting with the husband? Like depend in the country, I guess. I guess if you are a woman living in Indonesia, you use coconut, no? If you live in where? If you live, I don't know. I mean, that's really scary. I mean, imagine your wife, she throw a coconut on you. I will never go to Indonesia. Oh boy, that's really whoops. I prefer to fight with the women. She live in mulberry land, like she throw mulberry at me, not coconut. What the heck? Crazy, those women, Indonesian women. I know why everybody in Indonesia have coconut in his house. And I know now why men, they are really like suppressed in Indonesia. He open his mouth, the coconut either in his head or in his mouth. You choose one. Like what? And if you have 4 wives, that will make them 4 monkeys, like the coconut coming from everywhere. And Abdul like, and now this is what happened to Muhammad, but there's no coconut there. He was lucky. There's no coconut. Maybe at that time there was a coconut. Remember, this is Saudi Arabia 1,400 years ago. It was like Indonesia before. Like because Aisha was mature at that time, at the age of 6. Yeah, I mean, by the way, this is a true story, what I told you. Me, myself, I saw a monkey, and this monkey, she was really unbelievable. I mean, I don't know really how in the world anyone can trust a monkey to be his wife. So this guy, he's a chimpanzee. He married a monkey, and this female monkey, like she acted like she is in love with him, like so he slept, and she put her hand under his head, and the guy is like in honeymoon. My wife, honey, and they ate banana and coconut. Everything is good. And then when he slept, another monkey who was really hot, very hot monkey, he came and he blinked for her. So when this female monkey, let me see if I can show you. I will show you what happened. True story, guys. I mean, I have the first hadith in the top talking about, but I'm going to show you more details. I have it in my book, by the way, if you want to read more of the... Let us go to the first one, because there's more details about this story, about how the monkey, he seduced her. Anyway, like, okay. So during the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, this is the companion of Muhammad. They don't lie. I saw a she monkey. Listen carefully, she is a she. Make a difference. Surrounded by a number of monkeys. Why? They were all stoning it because it had committed illegal sexual intercourse. I too stoned it along with them. Looked like he was a monkey too. How the monkey allow you to get close between them? So the monkey now, they are stoning the monkey. And you get close to them and you join them stoning. And what they say to you, hey brother, join us. The monkey, they are Muslim. They notice that you are Muslim too. Indonesian Muslims, be honest with me. Do you Indonesian Muslim join monkeys in Indonesia to stone female monkey who have sexual intercourse illegally? What? Sexual? What the scumbag, filthy scumbag animal monkey. Shame on you. Disgusting. I can't believe it really that this is happening. So now you are a monkey, yet with all the blessing from Allah given to you, banana and coconut and jumping from tree to tree, and you have a red ass, what do? You cheat. You sleep around. Aren't you ashamed? What's wrong with the female monkeys? This is why I advise all Muslim men, never trust a female monkey. They have a very bad habit. They sleep around. However, if she's wearing hijab, I think this is a different story. Okay, continue. Let us go back to the description of heaven. Tell us more. They will not hear therein any speech of commission of sin, only boom boom. Oh, they are back. They are back.
Show discussing Jannah, paradise, for those that have lived life according to how their Creator, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, has told them to live. There is a reward, and that's paradise. And that's what we're talking about today with our guest, Dr. Sheikh Ibrahim Dermali. Tell us, Sheikh, how are the people who enter Jannah, what are they going to look like? What are we going to look like? Is it the same body? Is it a spiritual body? Is it a physical body?
In fact, no.
No.
It will be completely different. Because the moment before we enter the Jannah,
Yeah?
there is two springs.
Guys, listen carefully. This is very serious. I think things is getting serious. Before you enter the Jannah, what will happen? Are you going to have a spiritual body or real body?
Body.
In fact, no, it will be completely different. Because the moment before we enter the Jannah, there is two springs. When you enter the Jannah, there is two springs. And there is like two rivers. One spring of water you drink, everything inside you, like hate, like envy, like a transgression. And
Allah cannot change their heart, so He give them water, drink. Hey, drink this fountain. Okay, drink from this fountain. All the hate and anger will come as poop. Poop it out, Brent. Everybody, you are coming from the door, please. Drink from this water. Go to this bathroom there. Have you ever heard that hate and anger and those things can go by drinking the water? What isn't it? This is God. He says, okay, now they are coming to heaven. Can't He change them? No, He have to give them a drink. Is that a medical thing? Is that a corona? Is that covered by the insurance? Muslims? A drink? Look at this face, how it's open. He's explaining to you the drink, and look at his face.
anything from, you carry it with you from the life, from the dunya,
Yeah.
from the lifehood,
We got it. This is a drink, caused the area. Okay, we got it.
be removed. The second
And then he moved his hand down to his ass, like you removed, you shit it. Sorry. You are going to shit all your shit. Disclaimer. In the heaven of Allah, when you arrive, the angel will ask you to drink from the first water, and that will make you shit all your shit. And this is the first stage in entering the heaven of Allah. Shit here is a must. Excuse me, I have to use the word. I'm just explaining, scientifically.
spring of water you drink from, that will make you so bright, so beautiful,
So white.
and very tall.
Man. The second water you drink will make you so white. You see, they are trying to avoid to say the word white. He keeps saying bright. In Arabic it says it clearly, white. So it will make you so white and so tall. How tall?
You will be like 60 feet tall.
That's it? 60 foot tall? This is not even the height of my grandfather's balls. So now I go to Jannah, I pray to Allah, and now He made me 60 foot tall. Why? Hey, by the way, Muslims, if we stay in our height, what will happen? Size does matter, right? What I mean, why you have to be 60 foot? Because Adam was 60 cubit, not 60 foot. He's lying, by the way. Muhammad, he says 60 cubit, not 60 foot. This guy is confused between cubit and foot. Go ahead, continue.
You will be like 30 or 33 years old, just like
You will be 33 years old, like who? Like Jesus.
Isa alayhi salam.
What the heck? Total transformation. So first of thing, you drink the water, your shit goes. All the shit. Then you drink the second water, you get like taller. Stop. Muslims, I mean, they have many stories about the height of Adam. But I have a question which I asked myself a long time ago, since I was a kid, which was like 5 years ago only. When Muhammad, he said, Allah created Adam in his image. See here how he lie. He said in his video program, he says Adam is 60 foot. But do you see here what it says? Can you read with me? Is the image clear? 60 cubit. 60 cubit. The cubit is what? Like almost a meter. Right? So 60 meter, what 30 meter? In fact, in Arabic it says clearly 60 arms. In Arabic it says 60 arms. ستون ذراعا. 60 arms. So as long Adam, he was 60 arm tall. And the first one who did Hajj to the Kaaba was Adam. So why the Kaaba is so small? So imagine this. I cannot use my pen to draw here because this program captures only the browser, not the screen really. So the Kaaba is 6 meters high. So imagine this funny silly thing. It's like having little tiny plastic chair. The one have no back. The one you sit on it like maybe in the yard or like those they use it like in some countries, women they wash dishes, they sit in the ground, something very low. So this is the Kaaba compared to the size of Adam. Why the Kaaba is so small and Adam is so tall? Shouldn't the Kaaba be something bigger than Adam? Any Muslim? We don't have any Muslim today. I don't know what happened. The topic is very embarrassing. Anyone? Why the Kaaba? It's like having, bring a roll of a toilet paper and put it in the ground. That will be the best way to compare between the size of Adam and the size of the Kaaba. And Adam is going around the toilet paper. Right? And how Adam was kissing the black stone? The black stone in this case would be so tiny, so small, and Adam is so tall, so big. This guy, he have to go in his belly to kiss it, if he can kiss it. Any Muhammadan? Can you debate Nader Ahmed again? Bring him, just for the sake of it. I don't debate. I don't debate Muslim, by the way. I just, spank them. Nader Ahmed is just like the rest. But if you have him, bring him here so we can laugh. I don't mind, You guys are hungry. What I can do? And I know you want to chew anything. Nader Ahmed, Zakir Naik, anything I throw at you, you want to eat him alive. I know. Yeah. Those people, if they try me once, they never repeat. They will go try their luck with different person, but not with me. That's it. One time, this guy many years ago on Paltalk, he agreed that his prophet had sex with the goat. He said it's better than your Bible saying smash the head of the baby. Well, in the Bible it was the guy praying to God because this is what they did to their babies. So he was praying, God, smash their head. According to this Nadura, his prophet having sex with the goat is way better. Anyway. Any Muhammadan? Shall I play for you the rest of the movie or leave it for next time? Anyone? How many here they are from abroad, like not from USA, from different country? How many of us here, and I'm talking about Discord, not Rumble. Rumble, we will ask them alone. Not from the state? Okay, from East Asia? From the coconut land? You people eat coconut, don't you? From England? What the time now in England? Why you are awake? People in England is awake. What is the time in London? London, local. It is 2:41 a.m., man. What are you doing? If your wife, she find out that you are listening to me at 2:41 a.m., do you know what will happen to you? Seriously. You better leave immediately before she find out. I'm just advising you. It's up to you, you know. I'm single. I'm safe and secure. Nobody care. I stay until the morning talking. Nobody, that's it. But you married men are just unbelievable. That's it. You're gone. You're history. The Abdul is a slave of Allah and a slave of 4 women. There's a Abdul. He met his friend in the park. He said to his friend, "How you doing?" He said, "Man, I got married and my life is horrible." He said, "Why?" He said, "My wife, she is so strong, man. I don't know what to do with her. I don't even dare to leave the house without her permission." He said, "What are you talking about? Seriously?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "You should see what I do to my wife." The other guy said, "What do you do?" He said, I'm the man, you know, I am in control. When I scream at her, she starts shivering. The guy said, "You know what? I don't believe you, really." "You? Are you serious?" He said, "Okay, you don't believe me? You want to go with me home, see?" He said, "Okay, I will go with you." So this first Abdul, he said, "Okay, you know, let's go." He went to his house and he opened the door. His wife is inside. He screamed, "Make the hot water ready for me." He told the guy, whispering, "She will prepare the water for me to wash my feet." The guy, he said to him, and she said to him, "Okay, honey, okay." The guy, he said to him, "MashaAllah, what the heck? She will wash your feet?" And look how she's scared. The first Abdul, the guy who's married in the house, he said to him, "Okay, I showed you, right? Now it's time for you to leave." So he went out. He went to open the door to leave. His wife, she screamed. He said, "Where are you idiot going? The hot water almost ready. Come and wash the dishes." "Come and wash the dishes, you idiot. Where are you going? The hot water is ready. Almost." Oh boy. And this is what happened with Abdul Muhammad when he married to Aisha and Hafsa. They throw tomato and potato at him. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. I hope that this video I've played for you will not affect you and affect your heart and make you convert to Islam after this amazing description of heaven.
And we beautiful just Prophet Joseph Yusuf alayhi salam.
So listen, you drink the water. Let us go back. You will be 60 meters tall, very wide, 60 meters like Adam, very wide, 33 years old like Jesus, and now your face will look like Joseph, because Joseph supposedly was very handsome. Remember the Quran, the story says that the women, when they saw Joseph, because he's so sexy, and you know it, When they saw him, he was like walking next to the swimming pool, and they were like chopping potato with their knives, and they cut their hands. Brothers, sisters, do you see how they can make women go crazy? They cut their hands, literally, and they started like almost like they cut their hands literally, like they cut the whole hand. Not only like there's an injury. No. I mean, the knives is going through their skin, and they did not even notice. Isn't this amazing? So when you go to heaven, you will be looking, or you will look like Joseph. Isn't this the dream of every one of you? You first will become so white. What if I like to be black? What's the problem? No. Islam is not racist religion. You know? No way. So you will be very white, because in Islam only are beautiful and good looking only if you are white. It's a must. Let us see. Actually, you can go to chapter Yusuf, the chapter of Joseph, and you will see. Even Muhammad, he described him, and he said he was a very beautiful and like one of his kind between mankind. Yeah. Let us see here. Even they say that Yusuf, he have the beauty of half of the universe. Yeah, stories, right? Even Muhammad, he said, he was the most handsome man between all mankind. Muhammad, he described his belly bump that it was small, which is very sexy. But then the Muslim, they start saying, no, Muhammad was more sexy. Yeah. Anyway, so you will look like Joseph. What do you want more? I don't know. For me, I like to look like Zakir Naik, because all what we need to do, just to look. I speak like him. I recite the Quran like him, memorize it. So all what I need is the beard, which is weird, and the look. But then this is, first of all, Christian Prince. And let me introduce myself. This is me after I went to the heaven of Allah. And now, you think I'm Zakir Naik. But the truth is, I am Christian Prince himself in person. Brother, what happened to you? Your voice, I mean, but you look like Zakir Naik. First of all, Allah is capable to make me happy with. And I ask Allah whatever I wish. The Quran said, whatever they wish, they can get. And it was my wish to look like Zakir Naik. Okay, that was your wish to be like Zakir Naik? Exactly. That is a good wish for sure. Oh boy. I know a story. This is a true story. There was 12 Arab. They looked so bad, like Christian Prince, and they were digging in the ground looking for a treasure, and then they found a ball, and there's a genie inside it. They opened it, the genie came out. He said to those 12, I can grant you 12 wish. 12 wish. What do you want? The first one, he said, I want to look like Prophet Muhammad. The genie, he said, okay. He hit him in his face and he made him look like Prophet Muhammad immediately. The second one, he looked at the first one, man, he looks so good like Prophet Muhammad. Scary. So he said, okay, me too. I want to look like Prophet Muhammad. So the genie hit him in his face and he made him look like Prophet Muhammad. The third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, all of them, and each time they asked for the wish, the genie, he had to slam them in their face in a very heavy hand to make them, or to make their look change. The last one, who still looked like Christian Prince, and actually this was me. I said, he said to me, the genie, he said to me, hey, CP, what is your wish? I look at them, what the heck? I said, you know what? My last wish is, make them all look like me back again. Oh boy. Oh boy. So the angel, the genie start hitting them in their face one after one until he made them all look like me. And by the way, it's a true story. In case you don't believe me, may Allah curse you. Oh boy. Look at this. I mean, what is this? This is a story not even good for kids. What the heck is that? You will be 60 meters tall and you will drink the water, and the water will make you, not Allah. Look, the fountain of youth. You drink from the water, you start, it's like Alice in the Wonderland. Anyone watch the movie Alice in the Wonderland? Anyone knows the movie? Hey people in Ramble, wake up. Did you see the movie Alice in the Wonderland? Those guys in Ramble, they are asleep. Yeah, well, I mean, what you can say, I mean, still Joe Biden is the president, so why they will not sleep? They will wake up a year from now. I hope he will not be a president a year from now. That would be horrible. I mean, we will be sleeping like a turtle. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, aren't you bored of me? Seriously. Do you know why you are not getting bored when I talk? Anyone knows the secret? Anyone? What is the secret that you are not getting bored when I'm talking? If you listen to someone else, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, he will be out of conversation, nothing to say to you, and you will be bored. What is a secret you can still listen to me? Let us take the first guess. Who can guess? You love my sense of humor? Selfish. He don't love me. He love the sense of it. See, I told you. May Allah curse you. So what is the reason? Tell me why you don't get bored. There is a secret. I will tell you. I drank from the fountain of Allah. Right now, I'm getting taller, smarter, prettier. Do you see do you see how nice this water? I mean, I wish I can get it like 2 drop. Man, Allah, can you give me just 2 drop for the sake of the shin of Allah? Just 2 drop. I mean, just maybe I will look like a little better. So there's a woman, she will marry me. What the heck is that, man? So you drink the water, you will become 6 meters tall, and you will look so good like Joseph. But here the problem with this story is the following. I don't know if any of you notice. Let me give you a chance to think. Who noticed the problem? Let us say this story is true. What is the problem with this story now? If it's true that you will be 60 meters tall, you will look like Joseph, you will have the age of Jesus, and you will be very white. Who noticed what the biggest problem? Anyone? Who notice what is the biggest problem in the story? Imagine it's true. Forget about how stupid silly it is. Let us say it's true. What is the problem if this has happened for real? Anyone notice? Exactly. Thank you, Joey. Joey is smart. Imagine we are in a place, all those billions, they look like Joseph. So now the women in the heaven, they look the same. All the hur, they look the same. They have the same eyes, the same hair, the same voice, the same height. They say the same words. And now the men, they look the same. So how we even recognize each other? Who is who? If all of us, I look at you, you look like me. You look at me, I look like you. What a crazy cult. I don't know if I should continue playing this video for you. I'm afraid that all of you are being tempted now.
Like envy, like a transgression, anything from you carry it with you from the life, from the dunya, from the lifehood, will be removed.
Remove, that's it.
The second spring of water you drink from, that will make you so bright, so beautiful,
very white,
and very tall. You will be like 60 feet tall. You will be like 30 or
60
years old, just like Isa alayhi salam, and you'll be beautiful just like Prophet Joseph Yusuf alayhi salam.
That's it.
And you'll be tall just like the Prophet Adam alayhi salam.
Wow, wow.
So we'll completely be different. Very handsome, very beautiful. Then our clothes is not going to be wrinkled. Our hair will be very just like a silk. Our face, it will be so beautiful. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in authentic hadith, أول زمرة يدخلون الجنة. First people, they will enter the Jannah, the paradise, their faces just like very bright moon.
You notice here that the first group who enter Jannah, they are more white than the rest. And now this is contradict what he just said. He said you will be white, you will be same height, you will look exact like Joseph. It turned to be no, there's only first group is different from second group. First group is not the same. Do you see how this stupid Muhammadi fabricates stories?
Very bright moon. And the second group or the second zumrah is just like a star. Imagine this.
And here notice that the second group supposedly they are less bright. So they are like what? Like a star. Obviously the God of Islam, he knew exactly what a star is. So being white like the moon is more bright than a star. Second group, who they are less believers, their reward is less, they will be like a star.
And the people will enter, we have, as I said, 70,000 servants will just help.
If your clothes will not wrinkle, you will never need to take a shower. Your food come to you. The Quran says, قِطَافُهُمْ دَالِيَا, the tree will bring the fruit to you. So what the servant for? Muhammad said, if you see a bird in the sky, you like it, it's going to be in your dish immediately. It's going to be cooked, served to you, without, like the wind will carry it to you, cooked and ready to eat. So what the servant for? No laundry, no shower, no dirt, no clothing, no bathroom. My clothes will never wrinkle. So, and food will come to me automatically. So what the boys for?
The moment you enter the Jannah, by the way, there is a group of angels They were telling you, Salamun alaykum, طبتم فادخلوها.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Tiptum fadkhuluha. And he's singing it. Translate. What the heck is that?
They will tell you Assalamu alaikum. طبتم, that means it's good job. Well done.
So they'll be worshiping
Good
the
job,
peace.
good job.
Absolutely. If from the beginning you enter the Jannah, if there is a peace be upon you, say Salamun alaikum, you did a good job.
Good job.
طبتم فادخلوها.
Kind of like, good job, good work.
It does, it's exactly, it's a good job. A good, yeah, because you really work hard
Yeah,
to
but-
reach that place.
Like, absolutely. You are cursing the Christian and the Jews and the Hindus and the Buddhists, killing, raping. I mean, you work so hard. Absolutely.
Yeah, and the طبتم فادخلوها, and you will enter the Jannah and imagine every person will know his house.
What the heck? When you enter the Jannah, every person will know his house. We do not need GPS.
You don't need a GPS.
What the heck? You will be able to know your house without GPS in the Jannah automatically? Are you serious?
You don't need a map. You don't need anything. The angels will take your servants, will take you to your place.
Look. So what you are saying, you do not need a GPS, you do not need a map. If the angel will take you, like when you hear this, you think you go by yourself. You will not need GPS, you will not need... It turned to be the guy is taking you. Okay, the angel, he take me there. What will happen?
In the Jannah. And imagine with me here, the moment you enter with your right foot,
Right foot, very important. If you enter with the left foot, brother, you are screwed. They will kick you out of heaven. Right foot, remember. Hey, brother, when a Muslim he have intercourse with his wife, do he enter with his right penis or his left penis? I mean, it's just a question. As long like right foot, I mean, the penis supposedly is in the middle. Shouldn't we be careful about this? Right foot. It's enter too, and that's what they call it, intercourse. So when you enter, what do? Which side you put first? Anyway, let us not to go there.
you'll find your couches.
We arrive to the couch. This is the moment of the truth. What if the couch is not comfortable? You arrive to what? You arrive to the couch? Are you serious? So now I went all the way to heaven to find myself in Walmart? Are you for real? You know those Arab, they sleep in the floor, they never have a couch. So now the Muhammad, he said to them, you will have a couch, man. I'm serious. You will have a couch. The Arab boy said, man, couch? Are you serious? I swear by Allah. You will have a couch. So you pray for this God 5 times a day. You get screwed. You wake up 5 a.m. in the morning. You know, you want to clean your bum, you clean your nose. You put even water in your nose. Look how stupid and ugly. It feels so bad. Try it. Try to put water in your nose and see what it feels. It's so disgusting. And now, I'm going to get my couch? That is just amazing.
Imagine with me here. The moment you enter with your right foot, you'll find your couches. And you lay down. What you're going to see, you think? You're going to see the ceiling of your place. If your place in the Jannah, your castle,
Yeah?
it is the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
No
Out
way.
of the throne of Allah,
We are sitting under the ass of Allah. No wonder it smells so good. And look at the contradiction. In the beginning of the video, he said, there's a door, you open it, and then you go and you sit around the throne of Allah. Right? Didn't he say that? People, didn't he say that in the beginning of the video? That when you open the door, the mosque will cover you, and then there's a chair, and the chair is around the throne of Allah. It turned to be no now. It turned to be your house is under the throne of Allah. And this is how you know that the author of the story is just a mule. I mean, how stupid, how low IQ, the one who make the story, and the one who tell the story, and the one who believe in the story. You cannot go from your door and sit around this throne of Allah, and now you are saying to me, you look up in your house, you are under the throne of Allah. And by the way, the Quran says that the throne of Allah, the size of it is the same size of the heaven and the earth. So how you go and sit around the throne of Allah? And you are in the heaven. I remember here, the story confirms something else. Let us see of you who was going to think about it. Something very important. Did they say that you will be sitting around the throne of Allah? Did they say that? And then you will see the face of Allah? Where is Allah? Allah is above the throne. But isn't it he said this is a room, a hole in the heaven? And the Muslim, they keep saying to us how God can enter his creation. Do you see why we find Islam very stupid and very silly? Who in the world gonna believe in such a garbage? And people are dying for this. War happening for this. Millions of people around the world is struggling for this. Such a garbage. Any Muhammadan? No Muhammadan today? What is today? It is Tuesday. Where is the Abdul? If there is any there's like a movie or something like women wearing skirts somewhere in Discord or something. In the Middle East in the old days, this is long, you guys you were born like century ago. We don't have like a limited programs like in TV. So there was a Mexican, but they changed the sound, like make it in Arabic. So there's a Mexican series about a woman. She is so beautiful. If I say to you, I'm very serious. When this program is in TV, the streets are empty. Honest to God. The whole country is frozen. Nobody in the street. Just because the girl in this series, supposedly she is very beautiful. It's amazing how naive and how silly human being is. I go on the street, there's nobody. You think there's like it's like a doomsday, there's nobody. I remember once I went to a boy in the school, I wanna ask him, because I was fired from the school, so I don't know what they will do tomorrow. So I went to ask him. Always they fire me. I used to be fired one day, and almost like every day. Like actually they fire you like three days in a row, and sometime 1 week. But usually the average is the 3 days they fire me. So anyway, I was fired, and I want to know if I am fired again, because sometimes they fire me before even I go back. Once I went to the school, I just get fired for 3 days. So I was away for 3 days, and now that is number 4. So I came back and I found my name in the announce it for a student. It says he is fired for the coming 3 days. I went to the principal. I said, I like it that I'm fired, but what exactly I did? He said to me, you did throw ink on the rope of the chemical teacher, the chemic teacher. I said, but sir, I wasn't here. I was fired for the last 3 days. He said to me, is it hard for someone like you to come to the school and make nobody see him and throw the ink at the teacher? Is it impossible? I look at him. I said, I agree. It's not. So imagine the donkey. They are obsessed with me. Anything happen wrong in the school, they fire me. It doesn't matter who, even if I'm not there. I am in the school, I am not in the school, I get fired. And what? Is it impossible for someone like you to come and make nobody see him? I thought about it like, man, that's not impossible. So anyway, I was talking about this series. I went to this boy. I knock at the door, nobody answer. Nobody opened the door, nobody, etc. So second day I saw him. I say, hey, you know, I came yesterday to ask you. He said, it's you? Sorry, we don't open the door. When we are watching this program, my dad don't allow me. Oh. Oh boy. Do we have any Muhammadan? No, this is not a Mexican TV. This is it's a Mexican series, you know. And they make the whole series in Arabic. So they don't even use the original language of the series. The same as now they are using Turkish, you know, the same, you know.
Christian Prince.
Salam, shalom. Go ahead.
I just want to say, God bless you. I hope you open the live every day. Every time I see you open the live, my heart feels comfortable and relaxed. When I feel angry, I can just get your live and feel relaxed. God bless you. And I will drop right now. I love you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, brother.
It's so fun and relaxing for our hearts. Be Christian. Love you.
Thank you and God bless you. But it's by the way, it's tiring for me to be here for many hours every day. I need to walk more. I need to go out. It's not healthy to stay for many hours, tons of hours. You know, we are not doing like 1 hour, 2 hours. You know, people usually they do go make a video 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then they go, right? But I stay with you for many hours. It's not easy. Your eyes hurt, you know, your body hurt. I wish I can stay more, but it's not that easy, you know. Anyway, we love you, CP, not just sense of a humor. Well, I think I'm thankful that you stopped there, like not just a sense of humor. You're not saying not only like your bread and your what you have in your fridge, and yeah, it's good that you stopped there. Very good. You know, the best joy for us as a human being is the gift of be able to be thinking, enjoy thinking, because anything you say is what your brain say, and anything you see is what your brain translate to you. So the more your brain is beautiful, the more you see things in beautiful way, or it can be even hurt. The brain is the major, let us say, tool. Give us the sense of anything around us. It is a God gift where we can examine the fruits when he said, from their fruits you shall know them. It's a God gift to connect our eyes to what we see outside of our body, to what is our inside our body, which is the brain. It is so important that we have to feed our brain with something intelligent, not something stupid. It's the same as, you know, plant, a human being need food, right? But there is many kind of food. There's a food we eat in the mouth that will give us the energy and the vitamin for a healthy body. But there is something very, very, very unique. Is your brain, which can mislead you to go wrong and become a criminal, or make you do the right decision and become a wonderful person in the family, in the society. So we have to feed our brain with something useful. And what we do here, actually, we are trying together to think, even though we make it a sense of a humor and funny, but in fact, I'm taking in your brain. So those stories, because they are funny, and maybe I make them look more funny, so they will be attached to your memory. So I assure you now, if 10 years from now, you will remember those funny stories I said to you. Because there is something unique about the brain. There are certain things the brain store. Either extreme pain or a pleasure. The one between, it doesn't stay. Not for long. So when we make, we have a conversation together and I make you happy and you enjoy it, that conversation will be stored. Those funny stories, they are dummy, they are stupid, yes, but they bring a pleasure for you and you love. And then the brain automatically will store it for a long, long time. You will notice that when you were a kid, there is a moment, for some reason, you cannot forget about it. I mean, from all your childhood, either this moment is very ugly or it was very good. Anything between, you don't have the memory at all. It's gone. The unique thing will stay. Either unique as bad or painful, or unique as a pleasure. And here I try to do my best to make you have a unique time, so your brain can store those stories and you can tell them to your friends, to your children, and they will not be affected by such a garbage, stupid cult. It doesn't make sense even for an ant. I mean, even the ant is making Quran in this story, in this book. I'm just reading the comment. Sometimes I turn my face away from the computer for a very simple reason, to avoid keep looking for long at the screen. All right.
Hello, Christian.
Hello, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Can I ask you something about the verse in the Quran?
Go ahead.
I asked a Muslim, tell me something what is beautiful about the Quran. One good thing about the Quran.
Yeah.
And she told me, what she finds beautiful is the last verse of the Quran about the chair.
About what?
The chair.
The chair, the chair of Allah?
Yes, I think it's in the last verse in the Quran, and I think there was something wrong because Allah prays to himself or something. Is this possible?
All right. But where in the Quran, in the last verse in the Quran, is speaking about the chair? I don't know. Are you sure that this is about where in the last verse? The last chapter in the Quran is chapter 114, and it doesn't talk.
Like Allah, Allah, something like
that. You need to remember exactly what she said, because this is not the last chapter. Last chapter in the Quran is about superstition. So you say a certain word and that will protect you from the one who whispered to you. The Muslim, they believe there's a genie, he whispered to you, but this is nothing to do with the chair of Allah. Maybe
I will ask again.
Yeah.
The other verse where I find for her is also about that the Christians, the Muslims, and the other group who praise to the stars, they all go to heaven. So what is the reason to be a Muslim if there's sense that everybody goes to heaven?
Yeah, this one, obviously Muhammad at that moment, he was in the beginning of his life as a proclaiming to be self-proclaimed prophet, and he wanted all to accept him. So he said, Christians, Jews, Sabian, all, they will go to heaven and there is no worry. Just to make them relax until he killed them later. Very evil plan, you know. It's like, you know, when Putin, he said, I'm going to have my force to do like a war game. I'm not going to attack Ukraine. And he assured them he's not going to attack, but in less than 24 hours he was inside. So Muhammad was playing the same game. He was planning for long term. Now if I say to them, I'm going to kill you all, they will fight him, they will finish him, and he is not ready. So at that moment he made everybody relax, even those who worship stars, even the Sabian, a group of them, they worship Satan. You know, they believe Satan have a power of them, and he is the Lord of, is the God of this earth. If you remember the Yazidi, the Muslim ISIS, they kidnap their women. The Yazidi is part of those Sabian, and they are Kurdish, and they believe in Satan. Yeah, so he is promising people who believe in Satan. Like the Yazidi, there is two group, major group. One of them, they have a book, it's called Kanza Rabba, and the other one, you know, they have satanic scriptures, or let's say, you know, fictions, the same. But Muhammad, he promised all of them to go to heaven, as you see in this chapter 2, verse number 62. But all of this was for a very simple reason, just to make them relax, so they will not be worried about what is going to happen next. And as soon he have an army, he killed them. He finished them all.
But that contradicts everything, or not? Like, if we come to heaven, you go to heaven, everybody goes to heaven, so why somebody should be Muslim? It's like a big...
Yeah, and this is contradict the Quran, because the Quran says Allah accept Islam only. But the Muslim, they will find a solution. They will say those Christians and those Jews is the one who they are following the true Islam, true religion. But in the front of us, it says it clearly. It says those who believe, which means the Muslims, and those who they are Christians, not some of the Christians, and those who they are Jews. Especially in the time of Muhammad, Muhammad, he confirmed that the Christian and the Jews in the time of Muhammad, they believe that God have a son. So how those people, if they are wrong, they will go they will go to heaven.
Really unbelievable.
Yeah.
Could you just not tell me also where it stands that Muhammad tried to make suicide, not only one time but more times?
Yeah, the hadith mentioned that, and this is additional proof. If this story is true, you know, you cannot trust any story in Islamic source, including the Quran. I mean, we don't know really if the Quran is even who wrote the Quran. There's many studies, they come with the conclusion that the Quran never written in Arabic. It was in Aramaic language. But based on those stories, obviously Muhammad is suffering from mental illness. A person who tried to commit suicide is suffering from either very bad depression, or he is suicide for a reason. You know, maybe he believed that maybe if he suicide, he will have a better life. Like some religion, they do that. But in the case of Muhammad, obviously it was a mental chemical balance in his head.
Yeah, but she said, yeah, the first time the angel come, maybe he got scared. But I said, yeah, but it was not only one time he tried to kill himself.
No, the hadith says he tried to commit suicide many times, and each time he go to the top of the mountain, the angel says to him, indeed you are the messenger of Allah, and then his heart will cool down. Which means
You
it,
need 3 times to see the angel to know you are good.
no, not a 3 time, many time. Many time he tried to commit suicide, and each time he go up to the mountain to throw himself. It doesn't say in the hadith how many time, you know. It doesn't say anywhere in the hadith where how many time, like maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 3, but for sure at least a 3. It says actually many. It should be more than 3.
Christian Prince, I always had one wish to ask you. I'm sorry, I just take a little bit over, but my biggest wish was always to ask you if you could only use one thing to show that Islam is wrong. What would you choose? If you could only pick one thing, you know?
Well, I don't prefer to go in that field. I have first to know who is talking, because each one he have different level of intelligence. So before you talk to a person, you have to know who is. It's like, you know, you have a guest, and one guest is a businessman, the other guest is a priest, the other guest is an artist. So each one of them, he have a sensitive topic you can affect him with. So we better not to go with one topic, rather we go and check who is the one. It's like you are a doctor. Do you give one medicine to everybody? No, you don't. Everyone, his solution is different. Everyone will be impacted. Like there is a person who he feel for children. He get hurt if somebody, if he hears somebody hurting children. This person, he will tell him about Muhammad being pedophile. Someone, he laugh at stories, funny, stupid stories like the flying carpet. So everyone is different, and you have always to be, let us say, vigilant and choose carefully what medicine you give to everyone. There's
That's
no.
a very good answer, yes. So you can learn really how to talk with people. That's even better. Yeah.
Anything in life, actually, we have. Let us say you are married, you know. When you say you are married, okay, that's mean you are married to a woman. But is all women are the same? No. Right? So you learn about your wife, what she like, what she don't like, what she appreciate, what she don't appreciate. But it's not necessarily that all women, they appreciate the same thing or don't like the same thing. So life around us is the same. We have to learn about the one we talk to. Listen carefully first to who is talking to you, how, what kind of logic he have, how deep he is, how shallow he is, how smart he is, how stupid he is, and then based on this, you choose where to go. Maybe even you choose to go nowhere, because if someone is so stupid, you cannot win an argument with someone is so stupid. You know. You cannot. All right.
Thank you very much. It was very informative and very good for me. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you. God bless you. Do you want to say anything, C?
Quick question.
All right.
You talk about talking ants, but I came across speaking wolf. And in some of the hadith, it's short, but in some articles, the English is short, but the Arabic part is long. And then there's also some stories where the wolves have a lot to say to Muhammad. Do you?
Yeah, but you know, there's many stories about Muhammad. As an example, even there's a story about the lizard converting to Islam, saying Shahada. But I don't use them much. Because Muslim, they can deny, they can say it doesn't say so, it's not true, this is fabricated. So I prefer to use the ant, because in the ant story it's proving many things. Number one, that the ant is making Quran, because Allah himself is quoting the ant, right? Number two, the ant does not talk. Ants are deaf and they are mute. So
I see.
so here you hit many, and Muslims, they have no choice to say this is da'if. So the story about the wolf, witnessing to Muhammad that he is a prophet of Allah, all obviously those all is fiction and lie. Why? Because the Quran says clearly Muhammad has 0 miracle. So how those miracles only can be found? Why this story is not in the Quran? How come the Quran speak about Sulaiman speaking to the ant, but the Quran does not speak about Muhammad speaking to the wolf? Correct?
Yes.
Obviously, those stories are fabricated long after Muhammad. Nobody knows actually who is the one who came with them. And actually, according to Muhammad, there's a hadith says that before the day of judgment, animals will talk to human, normally, like it's not like a technology. Like lions will talk to you, and you talk to the lion. All right. But Muhammad, he say crazy stuff, but obviously, the Quran confirmed that Muhammad have 0 miracles. And all those stories are invalid. And we show them a very authentic hadith, and still they say it is da'if. But in the case of the Quran, can they say it is da'if? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. The cow will speak. The lion will speak. The wolf will talk to you. All those stories, but the Muslim, they can play with them. They can say what? This is in the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya. Who care? They can play, even when you show them authentic. But Quran is something they cannot deny, and they cannot run away from it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And by the way, it's better if we use Discord and we use a name. I mean, why we call ourselves J or D or A, C? You give yourself a name so we can read it. Like I say, okay, I don't know what to call the person. Give yourself a name, full name, so we can read your name when you join us in a conversation. I know we have like limited letters, so you better use them all before it's over. Somebody will take the letters before you take them, huh? Be careful. Yeah. Anyway, I think we have enough for today, did we? And I hope people in Ramble, they have a good time with us. How is the broadcast in Ramble, guys? Is the image clear? Do you have any lack of video or audio in Ramble? Because now I'm using a new program, which I think it's good. Right? All right. So I want to say thank you. And we pray that we have a good time and we learn something. Always we learn from each other. Sadly, I don't learn from you too much because mostly I'm the one who's talking. But I'm sure many of you can teach me something too. I believe God, He gave gifts. Even sometime a child, he can teach you something. Right? So be always humble and don't be so proud. When a person he becomes so proud, that means it's a clear sign of stupidity. You might know way more than others, but still you know nothing. However, we have to seek knowledge, improve ourselves, and yesterday should not be the same as tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a better day. We learn more, because if we grow in age, but we don't grow in wisdom, that means we are going down. We are not going up. It's it's like a tree is dying. So when we grow in age, maybe we lose many things. You lose the way you look like as young. Your health will not be the same. But there's one thing you should not lose. You should be growing in wisdom and knowledge. And this is a treasure you will never lose. You will enjoy. And it doesn't matter if your face have wrinkles, if your hair is gray, if you are 100 years old, still wisdom is the most treasure you enjoy until the last day. So we pray that we will enjoy this treasure until the last day of our life, because it is the only thing make a human being a human. Otherwise we will live like animals and we will die like one. So thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again. We will continue next time we go. We will continue about the paradise maybe, so we can laugh more. And until we see you soon again, God bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. Amen. See ya. Bye-bye.